Hello, this is episode number 54, and it's 9:14, or it's 9:15. A little confused about the date today, of 2023. I got several things to talk about today. I'm wearing my 9/11 shirt, 2001. Remember, everyone, don't ever forget. You know, we've got all these crazies out there, like the guy in North Korea. Now he wants to be buddy-buddy with Putin and all that. He's saying, oh, we're going to burn America down. You know, these crazies, they could do that. People think, oh, well, they're not going to do something like that. Well, the problem is it doesn't take much to put something on a boat, sail it into the harbor somewhere, and detonate it off. Or attach it. Pardon me, I've got sniffles again. Attach it to a weather balloon and fly it over. I mean, China's kind of like proved that, right? There goes Bucky the Wonder Dog. Yep, see, there he is back here. Okay, so remember to like and subscribe. I'm sorry about if my camera moves around too much or something. I'll try not to. I forgot about that again and started moving around a lot. So, okay, well, we got that crazy in New Mexico. Isn't that something? She's trying to force her beliefs on everyone else again. She's forgotten her oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and even the Constitution of New Mexico. I got to take a good look at New Mexico's Constitution, and she's way off base. I think they should go and arrest her. I think an arrest warrant should be put out against her. I think she should be arrested and put in a prison cell, maybe with some of the people that she wants to let run around with guns. Because she even sat there and said that, the criminals are going to carry guns. It's only obvious. I'm really beginning to hate these people that, I say love everyone best you can, but sometimes it's awfully hard to love people like this. People like some people that were talked to in an interview show I watched where they said they'd rather have their boyfriend beat up or possibly even hurt further and themselves raped before they'd want their boyfriend to have a gun to protect them. That's pretty sad. Now, that was true. I watched it on the internet. And it was a guy that does gun videos. And he did a video where he interviewed these women and these guys. And they were all pansies. Pansies, totally pansies. Watch out. Oh, here come the pansies. So here's the thing. If you don't want to uphold the Constitution or the Constitution of the state that you're a politician in, or the Constitution of the United States, i.e. the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the First Amendment, maybe you should just work at McDonald's. That's where this woman needs to be, but I'm not sure she could get those orders right, because she might try to keep people from getting an extra large order of fries, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, now on the home front, I was able to get a dentist to see me, and the dentist looked at my teeth and took a x-ray of my mouth, and we've worked out a deal where I can get that one tooth up over here taken care of. It's important you get things like this taken care of because infection can kill you, and though the infection is gone right now, there's still a broken tooth here, a broken tooth over here, and one that's being pushed out of place. She says we need to take care of this one and then that one, and then she wants to take care of these two at once. Her price is fairly reasonable. It's more than I really can afford, and I'm glad I have my partner who's going to help me take care of this. It's like I help her take care of things that she has to have done. It's too bad that Medicaid don't take care of the extraction when it's super important. It legally has to be done. Medically, I should say. Okay, well, anyhow, hopefully over the next 6 months I'll be going for those appointments. Starting with this first tooth next month, towards the middle, the end of the month, and get it removed. And hopefully my tooth problems will go away for a little bit. But she does want me to have some other work done, which the other people I went and saw did, but they were wanting $500 and $1,000 to do stuff, and I can't afford that. I even had a quote of $3,000 to take care of everything. I'm on a fixed income. When you're on, this is Catherine's low income prepping and survival. You know, when you're on a fixed income, you can't get stuff like that done. And the country we live in, it's supposed to help people that are low income, which they do. I mean, I can't complain about the U.S. government. They do help people. But certain states make it harder to get certain things taken care of. I mean, I think extractions, teeth, cleaning once every 3 years. I mean, they let you get glasses every 2 years. Why not teeth being cleaned and your mouth checked every 2 or 3 years? I could have lived with that, but I had quite a few years where I was so disabled I had trouble getting around. And then when I got better, I just don't have the money for a lot of things. I buy things as cheap as possible, i.e., low income prepping. All right, well, now there's a disease. Watch out, people. Remember, this is in September. I'm bringing it to you now. There's a disease called the NIPAH virus. And I guess it's spreading in India. And it's 75% fatal. So and guess what? It's bats and flying foxes and, of course, pigs and other animals that get bit or eat the fruit that's tainted by the flying bats, according to what they say. It's not actually the pigs themselves, but once they get tainted, you can get sick from it too. Let's see where we're at in 3 or 4 months, people. It's another one to watch out. And of course, COVID's coming back. I know 2 people personally that have gotten COVID now. And a lot of medical conditions are turning bad. I think, it might have something to do with the COVID inoculations. I hope I don't get sick, because I did get the inoculations because I wanted to be able to take care of myself and my partner. So, yes, I took the shot. And I took the boosters. So, I don't know what to say. Am I going to take the next one? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But if this NIPAH virus comes, well, 75% fatal. Let's hope it don't spread. But then I remember back in November and in December of 2019, I remember when they were reporting about that in December, and I said, well, I wonder if that's going to come over here. And sure enough, spread all over the world. Made everyone sick, most of everyone. I feel sorry for all the people who passed on that. Okay, well, anyhow, now I got the doom and gloom over. I can't believe it. I got a check from the Infernal Revenue Service, I imagine. It comes Treasury. It doesn't really say whether it's the Infernal Revenue Service. But anyhow, pray for the people in New Mexico. Pray for the people who have this disease in India. I guess some people get it in other countries in Indonesia, and they get it in Australia. And I guess there's been 2 people who have died now, and a third is critical in the hospital in India. So, yeah, if you believe in God, pray for them. If not, wish them well. All right. Remember to like and subscribe. I could use some more subscribers. Okay, so I went to the store, and of course the prices were higher. Again, there's actually bags of cereal that are over $10 at Walmart. Can you believe that? And pork's gone up. Hey, eggs are cheap. Milk is down. Could be down a little further. But other things have gone up. Even sour cream's up, yogurt's up. And there's stuff missing. I mean, there wasn't a lot of milk when I was in there. There wasn't a lot of yogurt or sour cream. And I only bought 1 sour cream this month because that's all we could afford to buy. So I'm going to try to stretch it. Okay, let's see what else. There's some other things going on. Oh, yes. Yeah, as you know, last time I did a video, I mentioned that I was able to pick up some used pew-pews that are a certain kind that most people are afraid of. So I ordered some spare parts because in Washington State, where I used to live, they started making it where you can't buy them there. As I understand it, I don't know if this is true. And they also want to stop people from being able to get parts for their guns. So you'd have to take it to a gunsmith who maybe can modify a part and make it work. Or possibly they get parts from another state and they bring them in to work on it, which who knows if that's legal or not. But I ordered some parts this month. They were cheap. It was a cheap price. They're called whoops parts for ARs. And I figure this will have a lot of the good parts in it that we can use if there's a problem or I have to take them apart and fix them. I also ordered an extra firing pin. I want to have 3. I believe 2 is 1, 1 is none, 3 is even better. So 2 more of these coming in next month. It's all I can afford to do. They're not very expensive, thank God. And then, of course, a second one. So this takes care of these. I need a couple of the OOPS kits, which are for the upper bolt carrier, you know, like the cotter pin, the little pin that goes in that turns when the bolt comes out. I'd like to get an extra extractor, maybe an extra bolt. I'd like to get an extra buffer tube and stuff. I don't know. But all little cheap parts. I mean, they ain't going to cost too much. About the cheapest guns I could buy and stuff. So anyhow, thought I would show those. Yeah. All right. So we have those in case we got to fix them into the world. We won't be able to just go to the store and buy them, even if they could sell them. All right. So remember, people, be careful. If people are sick around you, don't go too close to them. You might want to cover your face if you walk in the store and there's a person coughing. When I was at Walmart the other day, there was this woman walking around Walmart going all over Walmart. I mean, seriously, she was in several of the food aisles. I had to walk around and gave her some time to leave. Yeah, do what you have to do to make sure you're okay. Drink lots of water. Remember to put water away. It's 3 days without water, 3 minutes without air, and 3 weeks without food. So put away a month's worth of food. Start with a week, then 2 weeks. Put away a month. Then when you get a month, put away a second month, doing the same thing. Make sure you have some food. Make sure you have toilet paper. Make sure you have some medical supplies. Band-Aids, Bactine, aspirin. You know, most people use aspirin. Just buy a large bottle. And then a month later, buy another large bottle. Buy some other things, you know. Get yourself a couple of tourniquets. Get yourself some of those things that coagulate blood if you get injured. Like, let's say you cut your leg open or your arm on something sharp. You might have to put it on there and stop the blood from flowing until you can get to a hospital, even in a non-survival situation. All right. Well, anyhow, all I can say is keep on trucking. Just keep trying to get things that you need. Please like and subscribe. That's all I can say. I know there's probably not a lot of people that really like to watch me, but that's okay. I'm not a bad person. I like to, I believe in the Second Amendment. I, at one time, belonged to a certain organization called the U.S. Army. They made me swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I also worked in security. So come on, people. And we had to swear because it was like being a cop. Anyhow, just please think about your family and stuff. Give your family hugs. Try to love everyone if you can. I know it's hard sometimes, but try to love thy neighbor as thy loves thyself. You know, don't covet what your neighbors and family have. Just get what you want. Make yourself happy. Find someone who loves you. I mean, that's worth more than all the gold and all the possessions in the world.